Hi, and welcome to my home. I'm Candice Best of Best PR Boutique. It's a PR firm, and I run here based in Toronto. I'm really happy to welcome you here today into my home and get a little glimpse of me and who I am and what my style's about. I'm really excited about a couple of the trends. One is tribal. I'm originally from the island, so it feels very much like, you're on the beach, and I think what you wear sort of sets the tone for how your day is going to go. I'm excited about sort of return to Nautical because, again, I think for some reason I keep gravitating back to water. And then just some of the candy colors that are out there, and I think in shoes particularly. So one of my favorite trends this season is the nautical look. This piece is by Splendid, and they do a lot of great sort of light knitwear. It's comfortable, it's relaxed, and yet, pair it with a lovely Tevron and Trace capri in white, and throw on a Terra Jarman jacket, throw on maybe a little bit of gold, and you're polished and yet don't feel overdone. For clean, sophisticated, and polished, nothing beats black and white. This Terra Jarman jacket is, perfect example of something that, you could almost wear. You can pair this with denim, or you can pair it with, a black capri, and you're gonna look polished and feel great. Same with a white suit. I always think a classic white suit. This one's by Tiger of Sweden. You could pair this with something really simple and neutral underneath, black, and then even if you want to transition from that into the evening, throw a shot of color with a colorful scarf. Chiffon, which is another trend actually this season. And I love sort of the lightweight with the anchor color of a black. I know a lot of people try to move away from black in the spring and summertime, but I think black can still look really crisp and polished. And then you have things like Master Carl's scarf. I always think that, especially when you're doing something that's a little more serious like black and white, you always want something that's a little bit of fun too, and I think something like this is always a conversation starter. One of the print directions this year that I really like as well is tribal. Instantly you feel exotic. This dress, for example, by Gold Hawk, which I picked up at Mendocino, is a great piece that sort of fuses the fun of tribal and yet the sophistication of a really pretty, silk dress. You just can't help but feel fabulous when you put this on. And then another piece is, something that's simple, like a tank top that has the tribal feel. Pair this with a cute short and a flat shoe, and instantly, again, you feel exotic. Some of these pieces now are more about personal style. They don't necessarily hinge to a specific trend, but they're still sort of fresh and of the moment. I love Rebecca Taylor as a designer, and something like this is just pretty. I mean, it's perfect for that big meeting you've got to go to, and still feels fresh enough and fun enough that actually you could remove the skirt at the end of the day and pair this with denim, and you have a simple tank top under this, and you've gone from like day to night. Another piece here is a Smythe jacket I've actually had in my closet a little while. This sort of harkens to Jackie O. I mean, every time I wear it, it's an instant piece of polish. I can wear the most casual pant and all of a sudden feel dressed up with this. This piece by Vince, I love it because I love the color orange, and I think it's sort of fusing that, a balance of the neutral with a pop of color. Throw a scarf on with this and you're ready to go. This is K by Karl Lagerfeld. I think anytime you have something with a little bit of shimmer in it, you instantly feel a little bit glamorous. For another fun piece and a print and just easy, sort of on the go, is this sort of colorful piece from Sans Souci. On a rainy day, if you wear this, you can't help but feel flowery and bright. Khaki pants, this is by Bench. These are so easy. I mean, I'm a big fan of sort of pairing something casual with something a little more structured on top, and it looks fabulous. Another Karl piece here. I think this is just another sort of conversation starter. And then finally, another Bench piece actually, really, really easy and casual. This is kind of a weekend piece. This is like my go for a walk on a Sunday afternoon. It's very casual and very relaxed. So to sort of recap a little bit, I think really where it all begins, I always like to start with a neutral palette, and we talked about the black and white trend, and then build with things like color and print. Attune yourself to a few designers that you're keen to, because the reason you gravitate towards them is because the cuts fit you and they have the same sort of sensibility. And as I say, if you start with great fashion at the beginning of the day and end with great fashion at the end of the day always goes so much better because you feel better.